Rex. What happened? What happened here, buddy?
You know what happened. I made a lot of orders, and they just all happened to kind of show up at the same time. That's all.
For months.
Yeah, for months.
They were open orders, and
I mean, I still have 14 open orders. Let's not talk about it.
I feel like this is halfway my. Look, that is
a
taller
tower
than us.
I know it. Nice figure.
It's a ramen holder.
It is, but
you got a bunch of Hunter.
I did. I wish I would have gotten all of it, but I at least have the first 10 now.
And then what is Wolfrain? This is what I want to talk, because this has not been talked about on the channel.
Okay, Wolfrain is a series that basically was on Adult Swim shortly after like Cowboy Bebop and stuff. Made by the same studio. Story was really weird, and I just wondered how it was in the manga and if it made more sense.
I like the little purple on the cover.
Yeah,
that was a nice little look to it. Unlike these Hunter x Hunter covers.
Hey man, don't hate.
Some of these covers are interesting. Like
they are straight up
this
wild.
One coming up.
Yeah, you know, it's basically a chocobo, except not
a chocobo for legal reasons.
Yeah, for legal reasons.
Did you know Hunter x Hunter's coming back?
Yeah, I've heard.
4 chapters, or he's gonna write 4 chapters, or they are written. So this was basically your way of catching up. You're like, oh, I got it.
I wish I could. I still have so much I'm missing though.
I mean, you got to think Assassin's Classroom beginning and ended as Hunter x Hunter released 1 chapter.
That hurts.
That's why I could never get into this. Dude. I really don't think I could ever get into this series just because of, one, I don't think the art is fantastic.
I mean, I don't think the art is like Mura or anything close to it, but the story is kind of like JoJo's.
Good transition. Yeah, I mean, if people know this channel, they know I love JoJo.
Yeah, I mean, again, I literally picked up volume 1 of part 3 and couldn't put it down.
Yeah, and then you said, I need
all of this.
And then they said, we're going to wait until all of it comes.
Except for 1 volume. I'm still missing volume 5 of part 3. But other than that, yeah, it'll be here eventually.
You have been trying to get me. I own a little bit of value. I think I own 1 through 6. And you're missing like the even numbers.
Yeah, basically. I'm missing like 2, 8, and 10 or something.
But you read the first volume of this and you really liked it.
Oh yeah, like VagaBond's amazing. And I think the reason it comes off so different than other manga is because it feels like a historical story, like an actual, this is not fiction.
See, and that's what it didn't land with me with like Blade of the Immortal.
Oh yeah.
Because I picked up all that, and I will finish that series, but I was really looking for more of that historical realism, and I think VagaBond might be.
VagaBond is it. Like,
I bet it is.
100%.
And again, those spines make a picture, and I'm a sucker for spines that make pictures.
Me too, buddy.
Unlike Fullmetal Alchemist.
Well, you don't get a picture with the spines, but those hardbacks.
Oh, they nice.
They sick.
They're the only way to collect Fullmetal Alchemist.
I mean, there is the box set.
No, these are better than the box
set. They are. Because I look at the box set and was like, nope, not even a second thought.
And you would look at these Full Metal editions, you said, well, I'm going to buy 2 volume 8s.
Yeah, obviously.
Check out your last Manga
Scar
Haul
is the best character.
When you bought 2.
Like the man from The Lion King.
Oh, man. Yeah, I need to read this series. Because, I've heard it's a little small, popular series, that Full Metal. It's not many people like it. It's not number 1 rated.
Totally not.
On my anime list.
Then we have Monster, which...
Urasawa for me, 20th century. You got a blank check from me, sir.
Yeah, I'm so hyped to have all of Monster now that it's ridiculous. I've had dreams about Monster since I got it.
And you were like, I'm going to make these dreams a reality.
Yeah, basically. I was like, I can't wait.
The only thing I think it's interesting, but I wish there was an easier way to get that full picture
Oh,
putting
yeah.
all the covers together. Like, it's an interesting idea. I just wish it was a little better to actually be able to see it. And I've heard people have told me about Monster and like wanting me to read it because they're like, oh, if you like 20th Century Boys, you're gonna love Monster. And you've watched the anime.
Yeah, I've watched about 50 of the 75 episodes.
Yeah, so it's got a lot to live up to. That's all I'm saying.
It does, and honestly, I feel like the anime is not even that great of an adaptation of it. Because after reading volume 1, I was just like, Monster it's just amazing. Like it, again, it's on the level of 20th Century Boys, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ooh, and we got TerraFormers though.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go off.
Dude, it's amazing. I don't know how you can't love it.
The first volume was fine. Like, it was fine. It wasn't. It didn't blow my mind.
I don't know. That first volume gripped me. I was like, I'm for it.
Oh,
but
we know. You purchased it all. Like,
I know.
you have a. Hey, listen. As one that knows that does this, he also knows. You pot commit immediately. You're like, you know what I need to do is buy all of it.
Well, the thing is, it's
You're
just
afraid
so.
it won't come back.
Yeah, I'm afraid it won't exist anymore. And also, it's so interesting. The designs are so amazing. Like those covers, man.
The covers are really nice.
They are.
Just like this 20th Century Boy cover.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
Circle back.
I can't wait for you to read this story. I really hope you like it as much.
I'm a
as I
little
do.
scared that I'm going to start reading it and like it more than Monster, and then I'm not going to have all the volumes.
It can happen because you also need the 21st century volume.
Oh, no.
It's the 20th century for 11 volumes, and then the final volume, which is a continuation of that story, is the 21st century.
Oh, God.
So just something to keep you spending money.
Yeah, you know, it would be a little sad if I had 11 and I was like, oh, I got to, it's not the end.
Oh, and 11 ends like it's not the end.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Like-
dude, I'd be so upset. Oh, yeah, speaking of Nana.
It's another one that's never been on the channel. What is Nana?
Okay, Nana, it's not a coming of age story. I feel like it's more of a learning how to adult.
Okay.
Like, because the main character, she basically doesn't do anything for herself hardly. Like everything's kind of been handed to her so far, and she's having to learn life is not easy.
Right.
Also, it really shows you how easily relationships can happen and end.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more of an adult manga than most.
I mean, and the good thing about it is, and like you started getting volumes, they are doing a reprint.
Yeah,
'Cause I think I picked up a Nana volume in like a Booksmith or Barnes & Noble, and it said the printing was like 2021.
Yeah.
So it's, I think it is coming back around. So I bet you will end up with all of those eventually.
I'm hoping. The only thing is, I know it's not a complete story because the author's been on hiatus.
Oh.
So
this is basically your hiatus haul.
Yeah,
Hunter
apparently.
X Hunter,
Nana, and also TerraFormers.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, all
TerraFormers.
3 of those were on hiatus, or possibly still are.
So you just love being teased. You
Well, the
just
thing
love
is,
never having an ending.
I want the story even if it doesn't have an ending, but for Nana, I'm kind of curious if it goes further than the anime at the bare minimum.
I'm sure it will.
Because the anime, it just leaves you questioning so much.
Right.
Oh, back to the JoJo's though.
ordered
The
all of
JoJo's hole.
Oh, the J-hole.
Hey, there it is. Volume 1. So good.
It is good. Part 3, better
Yeah.
than part 4. I don't know how many times I have to yell it to the mountaintops.
I don't know about that, Chief. Part 3 may have done more for the series than part 4,
Part 4
but part
refined it.
4, It hit its stride.
You're saying part 3 walked so part 4 could run?
I feel like that might be the case.
I feel like villain-wise, I don't know. Kira's probably the best villain.
Kira is the best villain.
I will probably say that.
While
Dio's
Dio,
the most interesting.
he's the most recognizable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's the most interesting. I feel like Kira's way more interesting.
Let's talk after part 6.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then we have my depression episode.
Depression in a book. So I am on volume 4 right now of Goodnight PunPun. This, I used to call it a sad manga. It is depression in words.
And depression incarnate.
Yeah, it gives you depression. But it is so unique, and I cannot wait. This is, if we had to go through all of the manga you picked up in this haul, this is the one I'm most interested in. Because I want to get your opinion on it. And I'll tell you why, is because you are like an artist that I know. You draw, and I would like, not only the story is interesting,
but the artwork.
Yeah, just like Prison School.
Yeah, you know, that artwork.
But yeah, because I think there's a reason that PunPun is drawn the way he is. And
there
everything
is,
else is
for
so
sure.
realistic.
Hey, man.
You degenerate.
Hey.
You degenerate.
The manga goes further than the anime.
More degeneracy, I understand.
By volume 4, I think it comes to the end of the anime. So I'm actually pretty excited because...
I bet you are. Hey. Very excited.
You stop.
Yeah, dude. All right. I think I'm going to read the first volume of Prison School whenever you get done. I'm going to give it a shot.
You'll have to wait for Autumn to also read it because she's... When she found out I ordered it, she was hyped.
Yeah, I know. She really likes it. So once y'all get done with it, I think I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, these Hunter x Hunter covers, though, man.
Some of them, dude, are
they are wild.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that, I know the series is probably up there for people. It's just something. I think it's the unknowing if it'll ever get finished, and
that does,
and the wait for stuff. It's like, because I'm fine reading current series and having to wait that time.
Oh, yeah, because you know it's going to be coming out at a set schedule.
At something, yeah. But this, I just don't know why I would dive into a series where you're like, he might finish it.
I mean,
maybe.
The thing is, even if it never finishes, it's a series that I feel like I would be missing something if I did not read it.
Or at least have it in the collection.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel like it's one of those kind of like Berserk.
Yeah.
In the same regard of like, if you're going to do a collection, you kind of need this.
Basically.
Kind of have to.
I mean, that's how I felt about VagaBond as well. Yeah. Like, VagaBond, after just reading one volume, I was like, this is something I need.
Hey, I have a series like that too. It's called One Piece.
Yeah, and you've got it all.
I got it all. I'm current.
I wish I could say the same.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't know when those are coming back.
Yeah, it'll be a few years, I'm sure.
So when I pulled this cover out, for some reason my brain thought Slam Dunk with the old man.
Oh.
And I was like, did he get a volume of Slam Dunk?
Dude, I wish. Not a single volume of Slam Dunk yet. But when they come back, I'm in line, boy. Blood Lad.
So what's Blood Lad about?
Basically, you're following that guy. His name is Staz. He's a vampire in which the world he lives in is full of different types of monsters.
Right.
Vampires being like one of the higher tiers.
Sure.
And he's obsessed with otaku culture.
Oh, okay.
So when a girl ends up somehow managing to fall into this dimension he lives in from Japan, he's obsessed with her.
Ah.
Not only because she obviously smells like someone with blood and he's a vampire,
oh,
but
they need that.
Also because he's just obsessed with Japan.
It's the best of both worlds.
But everything kind of turns on its head when he has to go deal with something and he comes back and she's been killed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So story kind of goes from there. Oh, such good covers, man. TerraFormers. The story of TerraFormers is wild too. Like, oh yeah, we put a bunch of cockroaches on Mars because they're black to heat Mars up. How would this work? And also, they become Chads. Don't worry about it.
I will say though, it's the white background with the super bright colors
and
of the
character designs are just wild.
I think these covers.
There's,
or how I feel about Volume 1, I think these covers are nice. I can appreciate that.
I don't know. I just feel like their characters design, honestly, the story they're trying to tell, all of it's just very good. And there's not really anything else like it.
Yeah.
So it just really stands out to me. That, and I love series where your main characters are literally thrown into the most hellish of situations.
And just be like, go figure it out.
Yeah, because, I don't know, I just relate.
Oof. Yeah, maybe don't read Goodnight PunPun immediately.
Oh, gotcha, buddy. I might have to go see a therapist first.
Yeah, get yourself worked out. Jeez, I forgot how many TerraFormers you bought.
I mean,
you bought almost all of them.
I did. I actually did order all of them, even though I had Volume 1 because
you wanted a new copy. You got it used at Second and Charles.
Yeah, and the front cover was kind of bent, so I was like,
might as well get a clean one.
Might as well.
Because it's not like you're gonna find, unless it was like a first printing, then that's kind of.
It's not.
It's not though, so it doesn't really matter. It just keeps going and going and going.
And now we're back to depression.
Yeah, I can't wait to get your opinion on this one day in months from now.
I mean, I don't know, man. I got vacation coming up. Maybe I'll be in the mood
to be depressed on my vacation.
I mean, maybe. Sometimes you need a good cry.
Don't we all? It's just, I don't know. It's so unique and so different. Look at that Akira box set.
Dude.
These covers and this spine.
Yeah, I was about to say, the manga themselves are just...
Are so clean.
They are.
I don't even like this story, but like maybe I'll like it in manga form. I don't know.
I'm hoping the story, since it goes, I think twice as far as the movie, since the movie only made it to like the halfway point of the series. Hopefully, that's a better ending. Because the ending of Akira, the movie, for those of you who don't know, is just, what the f did I just watch?
Yeah. How do you feel about yourself?
I mean,
I feel pretty good.
I feel great, honestly. I wish more would have come.
And then, okay, so what are you most excited about?
Reading?
Yeah, reading. What do you think is going to be like the first one that you're like, okay, I'm definitely got to check this out.
Honestly,
this to come in.
I thought Monster immediately.
Yeah.
And which I still think Monster will definitely be it because, I don't know, man. That story just sticks out.
You think that's going to be... Urusama, man, like I said, I've only read a little bit of the first volume.
I just want to see his descent because he starts off as like the good doctor.
Right.
And I know by the end, he is not the same man.
Right. He goes through something.
Yeah, he goes through a lot.
It really changes him.
Like, he sees the world around him in a different light because at first he thinks as long as you try your best and basically work hard, that's all you gotta do to make it forward in the world. And he quickly is found out that that's not the case.
Look at all this Hunter x Hunter.
Dear
Look at it.
Lord.
Look at it. It keeps going.
And the thing is, I'm still missing like
a bunch. Yeah, you can
15 volumes.
But
yeah,
what
look
a
at
Manga
that
Haul,
stack.
dude. Like 150 plus, man. I am so proud of you. And I appreciate you letting me document your decisions.
you know.
I'm not gonna say bad decisions. I'm gonna say your decisions.
Hey, I don't feel like they're bad.
But yeah.
No regrets.
Ever. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you doing this.
Oh yeah. Anytime.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Next time Right Stuff hits me up.
I'll be
You'll
here.
know.
I'll be here.